GTKE, we in the building with Big Chanel, Coco Chanele.
Not little. What?
Big Coco, not the little.
Why big, not little?
Everything big, you know?
Big lifestyle.
Everything big.
Go hard, go
But Lil
home.
Wayne's dope.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Remember Lil Zane? You used to listen to Lil Zane? Doom, 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 doom. Who's Lil Zane? Where era are you from? How old are you?
Yeah, that's all.
29.
Lil Zane, you remember Lil Zane?
What song?
Oh. You don't remember Lil Zane?
No.
His
calling
most...
me, calling
Okay,
me,
so boom, we're going to do it like
hey,
this.
Lil Zane, say my name.
Not necessarily him solo, but like 112. The singing group, 112. Remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Lil Zane, the rapper on... Not Peaches and Cream. What was it?
He was on some, I think it's some Tyrese.
Doom, 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 doom. It was that song. Doom, doom.
See, Lil Zane, he didn't make it
bedroom.
like
You
you remember Lil Romeo?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
But Lil Zane,
Lil Bow Wow, Lil Romeo.
and that's why Lil Zane should have probably been Big Zane. Because
Who'd
then
you
I
have in your-
probably would have remembered.
Who'd you have in your wall poster? Lil Bow Wow, or Lil Romeo.
Neither.
You didn't have B2K.
Mm-mm.
You used to B2K nigga.
No.
Yeah, you look like a B2K.
No. I was more. No, that's not even the same era. Like around my time, it was like we were like Chris Brown.
Okay.
And then I had a little, yeah. had a
Mario's B2K.
Oh, or
Yeah, Mario.
who was it? The
He was
Pretty
like in folk
Ricky.
groups.
Okay, that's
Pretty
still
Ricky
the
Tom.
same.
Oh, yeah, Pretty
Yeah,
Ricky song.
yeah.
That's still the same.
That's
All
about
right,
that
Pretty
time.
Ricky. So was that? What was the choice? What was the choice of that? Get down.
Nothing. I just like their music.
You like that music?
Yeah, I didn't
All
pick
right.
a person. Yeah.
So let's reverse, boo. Chanel, 304.
Hello.
Can we say ho?
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
Either one. It's the same thing.
Okay. Now, with that being said, is okay, like in your feet, like when you go do your thing,
Mhm.
do you put on music?
When I'm out there, like, are you talking
Yeah.
about being on the blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my little AirPods in, you know.
No, I'm saying like, do people request music? Like how we're talking about slow jams and like, does it get
Yeah,
intimate
what's-
like that?
what's
Or is it just
preferred?
thrash
What's
music?
the one that you
or
like?
just like,
yeah.
nigga, I'm not trying to get like on that level with you. Just you feel me? A move real quick. Let me just get my dollars real quick.
There is no music.
There's no music.
Yeah, no.
So if a trick requests music, would you do it?
Yeah. I mean, there's a difference. That's why I said, are you talking about like being on the blade or like a regular? That's like on a date. Like there's difference because it's like,
Okay.
you know, when you're on a blade, like it's like
we
a
got a
quick
damn
date. It ain't
category list.
intimate. It's not like
Okay. Wait, so let's
Well,
explain.
like,
Let's break
like
down
how, like,
all of those.
Yeah, you know, like how like when
Yeah.
you get prepared.
Yeah. So let's
Is
like
there-
getting ready.
is
That's
there,
what I'm
like-
saying. We can break it down
Is there
to
like preparation?
no. Each one you just said.
What
Like,
is
it?
okay, so a date or a nigga off the blade,
Yeah.
right?
that's quick. It's either like a car date or you can come back to my hotel that's like a couple blocks from the blade.
But let's say he wants to request music
Yeah.
in the meantime. Is that cool?
that's fine. Whatever he
do
wanna.
niggas do that? Is that normal?
I never had that. No.
It's just
If
hit.
there's a regular and we're like, you know, and it depends. If I'm spending a couple hours with him, he just might want me to cook.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wants somebody to talk to. So we're listening to music. You know, it's whatever they feel like they want to do.
And then a date is more so like the whole day.
Yeah, it can be. It can be an overnight. It
Yeah.
could be just a couple hours. It could be 30 minutes. It could be 15 minutes.
Yeah.
If it's like quick off the blade, shit, it's like 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
It's quick.
5 minutes off the. That's the
Yeah.
norm. Like word.
Yeah.
It's a
quick.
lot of Mexican niggas and shit.
Hell yeah.
Word.
What's the shortest
see-
section?
Yeah.
Session
Mm.
two.
Like 2-3 minutes, but they done pay for, you know, whether it's a QV, half hour, they already pay for it. But once they done, hey,
Now, when you say 2-3 minutes, are you giving yourself that credit?
no.
Is
You
it
don't
the
think it's
ultimate
you
slack?
like getting him out the way? Like, I got that wop. Boop, he gone. Like,
yeah,
do
I
you-
mean, like, it's cool. That means, yeah, I can get back and do what I need to do. I could get another date. That's more money. But it's not like like, you know, it's just like okay, cool. Like, that was a cool date. Now I can get back and get more money and I got you out the way. Next. It's
Yeah,
more
2
like
minutes,
that.
That's 24 hours out the day. So
yeah,
I mean,
I'm about
2
to get
minutes,
it all.
I
It's
mean,
okay, cool. Look at that.
But do you try to
Yeah.
flex though? Like, you
No.
try to do tricks or anything? It's just
No.
like let this
Mm-mm.
nigga just Do what he do.
It's totally different. It's not like, so like the difference is like when I'm working, like I'm in work mode. So I don't look at it as like how I would if I was with my dude or if I was with a nigga, you know, that's intimate. This is a quick, it's nothing. It's knock it out the way next. It's money. That's all I see.
Now, let's say it's an attractive nigga. That's a trick.
You're just a trick.
Has it ever got intimate with a attracted trick?
No.
Nah, hell no. No way?
No, you're still a trick. That's all I see you as a trick. When you start trying to mix, that's why some girls, they end up pregnant by a trick or they end up actually dating a trick.
He can be rich and just don't got time. It's just like, shit, let me just pay for the coochie real quick. I get about my way. But he's fly. He's like, to your eyes, attractive.
Yeah, that's all cool and dandy, but I have folks. That's, you know,
You never fell for that ever?
Nope, never. That's not me. Okay. It's like with me, I'm an Aries, so I could turn it off and turn it on. I'm here for work. When I'm out there, whether it's walking the casino or walking the blade or even just working, you know, the net and waiting for somebody to come for a date, that's just a date.
Okay. It's about the bag.
Yeah, I just want my money. I'm going to keep going. And if my folks is my folks, and that's the only person I'm attracted to. And that's how it should be.
How do you decipher that though? Like a regular nigga from like somebody paying.
When I say regular, I mean somebody that keeps coming. Like somebody that, hey, I want to see you 2 times a week, or they hit me up and they keep coming back. That's when I say regular, that's what I mean. Yeah. But they still a trick.
Right, but so concept wise, would every nigga be a trick in some type of way? Like, do you look at it like I can get something out of any nigga? Or like what makes a regular nigga that can just get with you versus a trick? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for me, being a hoe, 304, whatever you want to call it, a regular nigga, as you're saying, would be like a square to me. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, okay, you're the homie, or you're a homeboy. And then there's, P's. Okay. So as a regular dude, you're just the homie. I can't, not like that, but to be honest, like I can't do nothing with you. Like,
so it's like somebody that shows genuine interest with you. It's like, I fuck with you.
I fuck with you. You're cool, but you're a square. Like we're not. It's like 2 different worlds, and that's where people get kind of like it mixed up. And that's why a lot of people be like, "Oh," like I seen on Facebook like not too long ago. Somebody was like, "Oh, you're out here fucking your 304s." Well, if I'm paying you, of course they're gonna fuck their 304. I'm giving you money. You're my folks or my P. Yeah. So. Of course they're fucking. It's, but that's a whole different world. You can't mix a square with, the game. That's 2 separate things.
But I'm saying like how you know who he can hit and he don't gotta pay, or he can, like, why isn't it not all money? Like, why is every nigga not all money?
It should be all money.
Right. So is it all money?
It should be all money. Yeah. If that's not your folks that you're paying, you should not be fucking for free.
So it's all about money. I'm only fucking this nigga because he's paying me, or I'm fucking this nigga because I'm paying him.
Yeah, like that's my folks were locked in. Yeah, it shouldn't intertwine their shit, but girls do that, and that's where it gets complicated, because it's like, if you're gonna say, "Oh, this nigga's cute, I like him," but that's not my folks, or I'm not paying him, so I just want to fuck him because I want to. That's like, what are you doing? Then you're fucking for free. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you can never fuck for free when you're a 304. You can never revert back to.
You can retire out the game. Just be like, I just want to be normal. Before I even became a 304, I was a square. Everybody was a square before they even get in the game.
Okay, let's go to that. So prior to this, what were you doing?
I worked at Boeing for 6 years.
Boeing.
Yep. Quality assurance. I used to inspect airplanes.
So okay, you're inspecting airplanes. I'm sure you're making great fucking money, right?
Yeah. It was good. Benefits, you get medical. It was a regular job, clock in, clock out.
What was the turning point to where it's like, I don't want to do this, I want to be on the blade?
Well, it wasn't really just being on the blade, because, that's not all there is. But just a turning point to doing that.
The game.
It's like, when you clock into a job. So I can only speak for myself. So working at Boeing, I had to be there at 5 a.m., lived in Tacoma, I had to drive to Renton every day. Yeah. Be there by 5. I have a kid.
Town heads need to know what the fuck it is driving from Tacoma to Renton.
Yeah, you know, traffic afterwards, going there, you're tired when I get off work, pick my son up from school, go home. It's like you're on a schedule, but I really didn't have time to, you know, even really spend with my son because, you know, even with Boeing being a corporate job, they're going to treat you like a number. We all have a BIMS number, you're a number. So you work weekends. I barely had time with my son. If I wanted to go on a vacation, it's like, okay, you got to put the time in. If you ain't got the time, then you can't go. With this, I have the freedom to
do what you want.
Yeah, do what I want. I can go to my son's basketball games. I can pick him up whenever.
But what was the because that could have been selling hair. That could have been starting a. This is a business, but
a turning point was a nigga. And if a bitch don't say it wasn't a nigga, she lying because it's a nigga.
Okay, so
that's hands down, and I'm putting it. Putting it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they gonna turn you out, and that's why they were. Oh,
what was the initial? You being from the Boeing world, were you a square at this time?
Was that what?
Would you say you was a square around this time?
Yeah, square. I know nothing about that.
Do you have many encounters up to this point with P's and shit of that caliber?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you already know kind of. So meeting whoever you met, what was different? What was like, it makes sense. Like,
so when somebody, I feel like when they turn somebody out, they see a square, but they see like the potential, like, because you got to think of it as like a business. Like, okay, this is how she looks. I see the potential in her. I see she can make money, you know? And that's thinking it from their standpoint. And it's like, okay, so let me kind of put this in their head because all they think is waiting for a check or, you know, not being able to travel. So let me kind of show them what else there is. And then that's what kind of changed my mind. Like, damn, so you're telling me I can make this much money in an hour? Right. And I ain't got to sit at a job and clock in and wake up at 5 a.m. and I have time for my son? Like, of course, I'm going to be like, oh, well, you know, let me try this out. And that was kind of the turning point where it was like, I kind of like this better.
But to the outside world, to the outside world, okay, boom. It's either work and you do how you do it, or work how you say it and have a P and then pay him the money. So how does splitting the bread work?
Like when you have a P?
So like you said, it was a pimp nigga that put you on, right?
Seen a square.
So he won his bread, right? So it's like, work for me, give me the bread, I'll make sure you're good.
Yeah, but not when I was working a job. Like, no, it was more when he, you know, started, you know, showing me what else there was. It was more, you know, I take the bread and, you know, they supply what you need. So they take care of everything. They make sure you're good, you know, show you some, you know, the new.
So what shows you? Management? Because this sounds like management.
Yeah, it's more like a management.
What benefits outweigh the Boeing?
But like you got a manager at the job. So I'm saying, it's the same thing, but different.
It was more, I would say it's more time freedom. So you got more time.
Okay.
So yeah, it's still kind of like a management, but I was seeing there was more time that I was able to, you know, go on trips. I don't have to ask somebody, oh, can I go on a trip? Like, I get to go work, and if I'm on a trip, I might make money.
I might jugs outside.
Yeah, I might be in, let's say hey, let's take a trip to Hawaii. Cool. I might post, or even just walking on the beach or being in a bar. Yeah. And I might meet somebody and look, I just made, you know, a couple bands. Yeah. I just paid for my whole trip and then some. Yeah. That seemed better than waiting for a paycheck. Oh, I don't have enough PTO. So for me, it was more, for me personally, everybody has, you know, their own thing, but for me, it was more time. I got to take, you know, my son on vacations, got to spend more time. And as a single mom, you know, it just worked better with a schedule. So
how do you work it out with as far as pay? Is it a 50-50? Is it a look, I'm a whoa, wah.
Like if it's split?
Yeah.
No, I make the money and I give it to my folks. And
all of it?
Yeah, all of it.
And then he breaks down whatever you need or whatever you want.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay. If I ask for this, hey, I want this, I want that, cool. I don't have to worry about my rent. Yeah. But, you know, all the bills. Your rent, your phone bill, that's nothing. That's just, you know, it's already paid for. It's okay. And, I want this. I want that. I want a new car. I want to do this, you know, and it's done.
You don't think you can do that yourself? Manage your money?
No, you can. Yeah. Absolutely.
But you find it easier having somebody manage it for you? Or is it an authority thing?
I would say, because honestly, I see it from like both point of views. Like, you know, I'm not blind. I know the renegades. You know, I see the renegades, and a lot of people don't want to speak on renegades and it's frowned upon, but I'm going to speak on it. I see it. I get it. Why would I go, sell my pussy and give you the money when I could just sell my own pussy and keep the money? What are you doing exactly for me that I can't do for myself? And I get it and I see it. And that might work for their situation. You never know, everybody's situation. But maybe this is actually my nigga and I'm fucking with him and we're locked in and we're building like a pot of money to open up a business. Or you never know what it is. Maybe we want to get in real estate. So you're taking the money. Yeah. We got a couple houses in both our names. That's still my folks. And, that's who I'm rocking with, but
So the vision is more important.
Yeah, and it just depends. So that's why I don't knock renegades either. And hey, they may hate me for it. It is what it is. If you don't want folks, that's fine. I don't knock a girl for not having folks. Hell yeah, do your thing. Because you're absolutely right. You can sell your own pussy and take the money and do what you want to do. So it's just up to what that person got going on. And maybe they haven't found the right person. And there is a lot of dudes that will just take your money and not do shit with it.
Boom. I was just about
and I'm going to say that honestly.
With that being said, has that ever happened? Yes. They just fucked the bread off and it's like, it was all just...
Yes. The person that turned me out, 80 bands in a couple months. Oh. Saw nothing from it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So what do you do in that situation?
It's a learning lesson. So what are you going to take from that?
No, I'm saying, what did you do in that situation?
I pretty much took it as like, okay, cool, that's a learning lesson. Like, I took it as an L, really, because it really is.
Did you leave the situation? Or you
hell
just
yeah,
kept it moving?
yeah. No, I left. I kept it moving, and I refused to put myself in that situation again.
So,
I have questions. Go ahead. So, I mean, when I'm analyzing, it's like, it's good to have a P, but it's good to be a renegade. So, what do you suggest? Like, where there's a percentage lean
seeing
more
both
towards,
angles,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, is it good to have management or is it good to...
Well, for me, where I'm at, I feel like, and that's why, but it's always like situational. That's why I say, because...
Per nigga?
Yeah, who you fucking with, really.
Yeah.
Because you could really have some dude that's really investing in you and really is showing you like, hey, like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I want to see us, like, come out of this because you're not going to hold forever. So,
yeah.
But then there is niggas that they're like 304 scammers. They're just here for the quick trap. Like
304 scammers.
No, for real.
What's your idea? What's your idea of perfect P?
Perfect P. Hey.
What is it? What does he look like? How is he coming? What is he about? What is he going for? What is it?
So for me, when I look before I look for folks, it just be like, do you have like? I don't want to come into a situation where you don't have shit. Like you ain't, whether you don't got a car, you ain't got your own spot, you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have your own money. You're literally coming in and depending on my trap. Well, that's not gonna get us anywhere. You don't have shit going for you. What the fuck am I learning from you? I came in here, I already know the game. Yeah. So what is it that you could teach me that I ain't know myself? Now, that's why I say like a 304 hustler. Like you just want my quick trap. Somebody that already has shit established and they're like, hey, look, I don't need your money. Like I don't want you because, you can make me, a quick couple thousand. I want you because I can see that there's some potential in you and that we can grow together. So for me, that's what I look for. Like, you got to be already established. I don't like unestablished P's.
I know some niggas that might oppose because I know some broke niggas that got big ideas, but they just don't got the bread.
Yeah, and
what if they don't got?
It's a dreamer.
A lot of motherfuckers. I mean,
and I get it. You got to start somewhere.
But for me, shit, like
you might got a Cougar 304 some shit like.
So what
might be a young
gotta have some bitches on the blade and go find somebody and figure it out. But you're not gonna sweat me from your homeboy's passenger seat like, hey bitch, what's up? Like, where's your car? You got some money? Like, I can make something happen.
So how's the knock initiation start? I heard it's a choosing fee. I heard it's a chewing fee. Okay, so let's say you got a P already and you kind of tired of this nigga, right? And then some new niggas came, like you said, pull up. Knocking at you with how's it go?
Well, if I already have folks, you keep your head down. Don't be out of pocket. But if you
when he's popping more shit than dude, and he like,
don't be out of pocket.
I didn't see movie shit. I just seen movie shit how it goes.
No,
like,
yeah, it happens.
Is that how it goes?
I'm a keep. Yeah, they'll get out the car. They smell your hair. I had somebody smell my hair. Your hair smell good. Your toes look good. Keep my AirPods. I got folks. Watch out. Don't say nothing. Keep my head down. Keep moving.
Now, is that out of fear? Because I know niggas be beating ass. So it's just like, let's say this nigga ain't on this shit like that, and you know that. And then this nigga, he come a different way. So like,
but how am I supposed to know what you got going on? You just hopped out of a car. So I'm supposed to be like, oh, I choose you. You just hopped out the car.
That's his driver.
That's his little Uber.
That's his driver.
I don't.
You gotta like.
If I'm on the blade and that happens, as far as somebody hopping out on the blade, I don't take nothing serious on the blade. I'm there to work. I already got folks, head down. I'm there to do my job. I'm not entertaining nobody hopping out of car because there's no way for me to tell, what you got going on. I don't care about none of that. Like,
so how does it happen? Like, what
the blade
environment
game ain't where it's at? Like the blade game,
they got to be like.
So what?
No, I've heard of people like niggas knocking bitches on the blade. Of course, some bitches be like, okay, and hop in the car. Absolutely.
Okay, let me ask this. Let's say nigga don't know you 304 or nothing. Like regular.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at him as like something I can turn out? Like you're the P now. Like I want to turn this nigga out to me.
What if he work at Boeing?
Yeah,
it's just a waste of time. For me personally, I won't do that. No.
So only pimp niggas can hit free.
I wouldn't even say like it's for free. I get what you're saying.
We're trying to feel like
I get.
Only pimp niggas can hit.
What type of nigga can
you would never fall for a regular nigga?
So okay, we got the pimp. And we got the hardworking motherfucker.
Then we got entrepreneurs.
I don't know that. That's what's up.
Like, money just don't come for peace,
my
nigga. Money just don't come for peace.
No, definitely.
For one,
I get that.
You might fall in love with a white dude. Might knock you, my nigga.
Military.
It don't matter about color.
Jars.
Nasty P might knock you. He on the bar up the street. Nigga, he got much bread as the P. Whatever. He treats you way better. Agent. All the swoops.
Yeah, but I feel like if that's what I'm gonna go for, then hey,
or is it the sport? You might have it in you. You might just be like, I love the game.
You could bust a couple of jokes in this.
I love the game.
Yeah,
and
turn
play
them
Monopoly.
out. Yeah, you can.
You can play Monopoly.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing about the game. There's so much like opportunity and space for you to do what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Like you said, you might run across somebody that's like that, and you could turn him out, and you know what? You might turn him into the best P ever. You done turned that nigga out, now he's turned up.
But he might actually love you. Do you believe in love? You believe in love?
I love my son.
But you don't believe in no other love? Like a nigga can't love you?
No,
like old school love. Like,
yeah, he probably loves me.
Like that.
No,
like that.
Love. Yeah.
He
probably
love you, bro.
Me.
That pretty Ricky.
Yeah, he got some love in him.
That pretty Ricky we was talking about in the beginning of the podcast.
That done.
He want to make love to you.
I don't know what 2025, these niggas is out here. They listen to Young X and fucking.
No, them niggas. We talking like.
Oh, regular niggas?
Black people, Asian people, white people.
Real men. Yeah.
Men.
Yeah, no.
They might love your ass.
Could, yeah. And I'm not gonna say like, oh no, loves it. Like
you tall and shit. Somebody, they
might want to climb this.
Yeah, you feel me? And they might,
If I see little big Coco, I want to climb.
What's the end game?
What's the end game? Like
for me, or just in general?
What do you see? Like okay, like you said, because we all said it. We was like, okay, there's a threshold, there's an end point.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
so what do you feel like? Age, financially, and
because niggas hit menopause, pussy fall out they pussy, and they can't do what they do no more.
It's something that I see long term. Just like when before I had my son, when I was 18, I was dancing. I don't see myself being 29 going back in the strip club. Like you said, there's a point where you're just like, come on.
Remember Players Club? You can be the OG though. Like, let me show you how it go. Youngster, like you can be her.
Make the money, don't let the money make you.
Girl, it's making you because you still here. The fuck? You need to go to bed, bitch.
Right. There's always those.
Yeah, no. For me, I just see like I keep doing like different stuff. Like so before all this, I got my associates in culinary arts. So if I really wanted to, I could, again, because I worked at Boeing for 6 years, so I could go back in aerospace and just go, back to making a shit ton of money. Or I got my associates in culinary arts when I turned 18. For me, I want to open up a food truck and I want to get into, I love food. I love everything about food. I want to open up, food truck businesses and then, get a little bit into real estate and then, chill. That way I got my son set up. I get to do what I love to do, which is cook.
With that being said, you don't think you ain't touched that yet to do that?
I have, but the problem is that I trusted somebody when you're new to the game. And I spent, honestly, fumbled a lot of bags that,
back to management.
Yeah, my lifestyle, and I didn't follow what, that's what I'm learning now. And the point that I'm at now,
is it the ride? That's what I'm saying. You're in love with something else. It don't sound like the money. It sounds like the ride, the thrill,
yeah. That is what it is for me.
The instantaneous.
But what is it about that? Like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, you go.
For me, I'm impulsive.
It's her, I feel like for me, what I think, knowing her, is her making that money within minutes versus I gotta work this many hours and wait for that paycheck to come. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
You can do the same thing if you invest the same money. You can make that same whatever you in your sleep. When you're asleep.
But that's how
if you do it right, when you're asleep. I
didn't do it right at
multi-billion,
first.
millions, zillions.
So the point that I'm at, because I've only been in the game, I'm not gonna lie, about a year.
Word. So this is fairly new.
Yeah, I'm new. Yeah. So when I first started, I had to learn, I had to take a couple L's. I had to learn a lesson. Like I said, I fumbled a lot of bags. I could have been there and I could have already did that. But it's all, a learning. And I learned that, I gotta be, I gotta be a little bit more smart. I came from being a square 9 to 5. There's a lot more into the game than what I knew. And like I said, it's all a learning lesson. So now the point that I'm at now, I know that and I know what I want and I'm gonna go get it. And that was, my whole point of, moving to Texas and doing this on my own. I didn't do it behind, no nigga, no P, no folks. I'm by myself. And it was, now I can go there, I can run up my bag and I can do what I want to do. But I had to learn that and everybody got to. And like I said, there's somebody for everybody. So maybe, folks, or maybe that wasn't for me because it didn't get me where I needed to be. Or maybe I didn't have the right one. So that's why I said, when I tell girls that, just join the game and me still being new, learn that lesson early.
As fast as you can, because
I didn't have nobody to tell me, bitch, you might not pick the right P for your first, or even your turnout might not be right. You fumble that bad, it's up to you. Are you gonna keep doing the dumbass shit? Yeah. Or are you gonna learn that lesson and take from that lesson and, better yourself? And that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm not gonna keep learning that lesson over and over. I learned that lesson, that's cool. But like I said, it's big Coco. And
big Coco,
please.
I
learned that lesson.
I be seeing shit on,
you taught me the game. I learned from it. Watch this. I'm gonna flip it double. You done made a demon.
There be some burnt out 304s that's like.
And that, because they don't learn their lesson,
like
they keep going.
High.
Oh, that folks, they gonna switch homes. Okay, let me try this fuck. Oh, that don't work. Okay, let me try this fuck. That don't work. Bitch, so you're not like, how many folks you gonna try at some point? Yeah, like, I'm not saying don't have folks, but I'm just saying how many lessons you gonna learn. That's like with anything. Anything you do. That's a
what it looks
too.
Like outside in, that looks like the game. You feel me?
Yeah.
But we're gonna lane switch real quick. But we're gonna go here. Damn, I just forgot. Hold on. I got it. Right.
It's a fun. I like this. Real cool. I feel like I can finally talk. Like, it is great right before I leave too. Like, I'm about to leave so I can literally, put it on the table. And a lot of girls, they don't feel open to talk about it because they feel like, if I talk down, it's not talking down on the P. It's not talking down on the Renegades. It's not talking about down like nothing. Like, why don't you tell them from, like the real, like keep it honest. And that's why I said, I want to do this podcast. I want to be 100% honest. I see both sides and I know how it is. So, let's tell it like the real. I see both aspects of everything. But at some point, fuck, we got to be real with ourselves. Because, there's some times where we go out of town, it's like, if I'm out of town and you ain't there, so you telling me if you're supposed to be a manager, security, whatever it is that your job title is holding. That's why I said I get both.
You ain't on the job
So you're
site.
telling me I go out of town. Who is protecting me? Me? So what the fuck is you doing? So you want me to send you all my money, you sitting at home?
Yeah.
And not too much on me, because I know y'all going to be listening to this.
Yeah.
Hold on, because I got more. I'm just saying both aspects. Like, let's not be oblivious. We're all grown adults. So
you worked at Boeing. That's what I'm saying. You're working at Boeing.
Yes.
You have a mind. You have to have a mind to work at Boeing.
Yes, I'm very intelligent. That's a problem. That's why
you're not dumb. So
no,
it's like, why?
And that's why a lot of P's they're like, oh, that's Big Coco. We just gonna leave her alone. They don't want to. It's not that they don't. They just know I'm not dumb. A lot, not like that, but a lot of these girls are like, oh, she. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys already know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a lot of girls out there that are like me that they're like, man, we can't, play her because she already know. She knows the game.
Right.
She knows what it is. Yeah. We can't feed her some lies. Oh, does this sound good? This sound good? No.
The game. You can't game the game.
No.
You gotta make another.
No. I took my L's. I learned my lesson. That's why a lot of people don't even know I worked at Boeing. A lot of people don't know I have a degree. A lot of people don't know none of that. But when I break it down, they're like, oh, you're intelligent. You actually know how to have a conversation. You know how to actually be a normal human being. Yeah, because
a lot of hoes be soulless. Like, you can tell.
Yeah.
Like,
I still have one. That's what I said. I am a human being. I'm not no robot. And that's why when a lot of folks, they want a robot. They want somebody on go. I'm a mother first, and that's everything. Yeah. So if you can't, you know what I'm saying, get down with that I'm not placing over any dude. That's not going to change regardless of, oh, you want me to go out of town, you want me to do this? Oh, that's fine, but I'm going to make sure my son's straight. I have my son in private school. I'm you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But a lot of girls don't. A lot of 304s were abandoning their kids for months. Mm-hmm. I seen it. They'll leave. They'll go, oh, I'm going on tour. I'm gone for months. I'll come back. You're not being a mom. I'm going to be a mom. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to hoe forever. And my son's going to, grow up and my mom was never around because she was doing this. No, that's not going to be the case here. Because at the end of the day has to end.
At the end of the day, look. Okay, you can't.
At the end of the day, the day has to end.
Everything.
And you know what I'm saying? So I'm not oblivious to my responsibilities, but a lot of girls are.
So look, we're gonna continue off right here. Boom. This digital age, right? So you ain't never thought about where's OnlyFans and this shit coming in for you? Like, do you don't think you'll make more money with OnlyFans and shit? Or
for me, before my Snapchat got banned, I did have, we're
going to talk about that.
Yeah, I did have like 14,000 followers. I was big. Like, a lot of people know me from social media. And that's the thing. Like, I was big on social media. And that's where a lot of people, oh, I know you from Snapchat. I know you from Facebook. I know you from Instagram. But for me, it's like, that's not something that's for me. And I know I get it. Like, somebody can go and tell my son, oh, I know your mom, she used to work on the blade or she used to post that. But that's less likely than somebody like pulling up a video on OnlyFans or a porn star. Like,
they can't actually show.
This your mom?
So you walking around.
Yeah, this your mom. I see her coochie, and I get that. And that's just not for me, no. Yeah.
So you're paying attention to the time.
You're more so, I don't want to be on camera.
Oh, I'm very observant. I just, like, and a lot of people even, like, look down at, well, you're still 3 or 4, you're still a hoe.
This is a Boeing 304. You better know how to.
It's a real intelligent 304. This was checking your airplane. All these hoes taking flights. Bitch, I bet you I checked that airplane. I bet you I looked at that spec in that blueprint. Right. Yeah, I bet you I went and checked to make sure they was building it right.
Yeah, exactly. All times.
But that's not, that's not every 304. I don't knock no 304 do what you gotta do. But for me personally, speaking on here, as I can only, from my experience and as me, I want my son, to be more, and I'm doing this so that I can provide a lot more for my son being a single parent and get him to where he needs to go without causing too much damage,
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that's how I look at it.
Any horror stories, like any just crazy shit that happened?
Like, get up out of like some, oh no, I gotta go, or you said it's been a year, right? You've been doing this for a year.
I have like
tough,
or the craziest one you got in a year. That's that.
Like damn. What made you think thrice about the shit? Not twice, but thrice. Like damn, you know, I might stop.
Like the craziest shit I've done, or just the crazy shit that's happened.
We're gonna go both. Let's start with crazy shit that happened, and then we'll go crazy shit.
Crazy shit.
You didn't know.
Honestly, I really haven't had no crazy shit happen, which is surprising. Because like I said, I've done it all. And some like hoes don't do the blade. They only do internet but I've done it all. Yeah. I've like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do 100%, do all the everything. Like I'm gonna try this out. Really, to me personally, knock on wood, ain't no crazy shit like that. I know some girls have some crazy. I've been held at gunpoint. I've been like, robbed. I've been, punched out. Like,
nigga, we seen Aurora shootouts.
Yeah,
that's all we see here.
That's like, damn, it's going down.
And that's why at first I was like, I never want to do the blade. Bitches getting shot hiding behind bushes, and I'm like, oh shit, bitches got black eyes.
You walked that blade before? That one?
I have once, and the reason why I won't hear is because too many people know me. I did it once. I went out there and said, you know what? Let me try this.
Seattle?
Yes. It was.
Too many people know.
Chanel, is that you? Scream my name out. Chanel. Walking up on me, trying to give me hugs, which is out of pocket, technically. Yeah. But literally, I've lived here, so those are literally my homies, like, outside, of not working.
Trying to fuck with
They're my homies. It's not even like that, but that's considered out of pocket. That's not cool. You don't have no other nigga,
You can't be touching on me. This
you can't be walking on me. You can't be...
Just Boeing.
Boeing property. Boeing, please don't try to sue me for this podcast. They're going to be like, but Boeing might be like, no, this bitch didn't put my...
They can't sue.
Oh shit!
You made more than that.
Boeing gonna see us on the internet and be like, "I know this bitch."
So we're gonna lane switch to the craziest thing you did.
Well, so far, I guess the craziest shit I did. I was in Cali. I was on the blade. There was a car accident that happened right in front of me. I said, "Oh shit!" Some YNs hopped out the car. Brand new Benz truck crashed it. Hopped out the car, ran. I said, "Oh my god!" So, excuse me. For me, I'm like, well, this is fucking up the customers. They know there's cops. Ain't nobody gonna stop right here. So I walked up the block. As I'm walking up, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go, go up here. This Indian couple stopped me. They're like, hey, come here. And I'm like, oh, what's up? And they're like, oh yeah, we want you. Da 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 da. I was like, okay, cool. Went with them. Went back to the house. They were trying to feed me, whatever. And I was like, it was like, oh, you gonna stay the night? I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. Like cool. Please. I got more money to make. But in my head, I'm like, okay, cool. And I was like, oh, my son's, I pulled the, money. Oh, my son's calling, So I had, got my money, was chilling with him for a second. I was like, oh, my son's calling, I'm about to go outside, take this phone call, went outside, took the phone call. I did. I went to the car. I get in the car and and here comes the nigga butt ass naked right outside trying to throw rocks at the car. I'm like, go. Like, he knew, like, oh yeah, this bitch took her heels. She about to take off. And I sure did. I was like, nigga, go. Like, hurry up. Drive, don't stop. Like, fuck this shit.
What, you had an Uber? It was an Uber?
No, at the time it was my folks. And I was like, he's looking at me. He's like, what? I'm like, nigga, just drive. What the fuck? Nigga try to pick up something, throw it at the car. I'm like, go. I was like, ooh, shit.
So the Indians
them
Indian rocks, be not shot.
And it was an Indian couple. It was like a girl, and she was in the room praying. He was like, oh, she's just gonna pray for an hour. I'm like,
word.
Yes.
And he ain't got no choice because when he say what he want to do,
I'm here for my job. I get it. She's like, yeah. My girlfriend's just in there. She's just gonna pray for an hour. I said, okay, cool. And then I had a phone call. Yeah, I was supposed to wait or so. I said, and I don't do couples. That's how I already knew I was about to run off on. I said, oh, I got a phone call. Let me,
It's time to go.
I said, it's time to go.
Yeah,
he came outside butt ass naked, like, throwing rocks. And I'm like, nigga, go.
You interrupted.
I sure did. It was funny. Shit. He tried to pick up anything he could find and throw it at the car.
Y'all Indians be throwing rocks, not shots, man. Look, I need to get you some Glocks.
Naked, too. Butt ass naked.
Hey, they out there in Cali too. I just went out there to Oakland. They out there. They.
And I don't recommend that. And I will say I've been on a lot of blades, and
they make your ass wake and wait.
And it's not for a lot of girls, you know. And a lot of times,
the
like
LA one, you been that one?
Yeah, Fig, Salinas, San Diego Blade.
They was out there like
they don't play.
Titties, just
out. And it's not that. And it's like I feel like Aurora, like when they say sweat, like, and you also got to be careful because a lot of these they don't just not to put too much because some part of the game it's not for
not for everybody.
but.
Learn
be careful. That's all I'm gonna say is be careful, because some dudes they don't take that lightly. Don't if you are a renegade and that's what you want to do, just make sure you stay in pocket, keep your head down because some niggas don't play and you might not make it home. And and that's the honest truth. And you do have to be careful. Like all bullshit aside and jokes and games, like this is real life. And some people don't make it home to their kids and don't make it home to their families. And there is girls missing. And not every trick car that you get in, or even if you do an out call or if it's a regular, you have to stay on your toes. You have to stay literally 10 toes down. Don't be drunk. Don't, just be very aware of your surroundings because it's a game till it's not. And it's all fun and it's jokes and it's good money until you don't come home, until you're kidnapped, till you tied up in somebody's house. And it happens and it's real.
Any crazy ones? Any crazy fetishes like that niggas request?
And be like, what the fuck you talking about? But you
or pay me for that if I'm doing it. I need X amount of dollars to do that.
I mean, there's dudes that will be like, I'm sure you guys heard, hey, can you pee on me? They just want you to pee on them.
You pee on them.
Pop a squat.
They just want you to, they'll lay in the bathtub, just, hey, I'll pay you a band, just pee on me.
How much you got paid to just pop a squat? Like what? Like you ain't gotta. But like, how much? What's your top threshold? Just to pop a squat. I've made. Because a lot of females pop a squat.
I'm not gonna say no names, but at one point I messed with somebody on the Seahawks, and he paid me 6 bands, and I was only with him for I think an hour. And he just wanted to cuddle and take some shots. And it's like, you're a Seahawks player. And his girlfriend was calling him all night. And he just wanted to cuddle and watch a movie. And I'm like, okay. And I just want to rub on your head and like feel affection. And hey, that's 6 bands up in Seattle. Dead ass. Word. 6 bands for an hour to cuddle and take some shots and watch a movie. Word. And then he fell asleep.
Netflix and cuddle.
Left.
3, 4, 5 times, 9 times.
Get the fuck out of there.
Did you snap any photos? No lie.
I took a video on the balcony, and I was like drinking some champagne, and the Space Needle was in the back.
Yeah, you like got him.
Oh no,
she did no got him.
Good.
Yeah, but that's when you start fucking up. Not every. That's the bad.
That's that.
You don't need to be allowed.
I'm just asking.
A lot of girls, they be like, oh, look, I fuck with this nigga. Oh, this nigga pay for a pussy. Girl, just get your money and go home. Who gives a fuck? Get your money and do your thing. I'm not loud. I'm real to myself. So
man, this is Boeing 304, man. You know, what
real classy. I'm a classy hoe. So don't get it twisted. Just because I be on the blade, I'm real classy with it.
Real blade on.
All right, so boom,
wings, flight
to Texas. All right.
Yes.
What's the plan? How you rocking?
That's a big old state.
New start. It's more new start, and I'm starting to really
Texas full of pimp niggas.
Definitely.
Full of peas.
Gripping grain.
That's a peach city state.
They don't play that. They're not gonna play with you. Yeah. That's more of my settling down. That's more. It's a brand new start.
Is that your ride into the sunset?
Pretty much.
Boom.
Yeah, and I'm originally from Florida, so I'm Southern. I love that Southern. That Southern's in me. So that's somewhere where I feel like I can
know out here was probably different
down.
then, right? Huh? From being from the South, I know out here was probably like different. Right?
Yeah, definitely different. Yeah, it's but I also been here a long time too, so I was able to experience being from the South, being up here, being a square, being a hoe. I'm well-rounded. So I feel like, now I could take what I learned and what I experienced and, I can finally start settling down. Yeah. I can open up my food truck in the South. I cook good. I cook everything. Yeah. I'm starting to settle down. Yeah, I can buy, in Texas, so, cheap.
You can cook?
Oh, I can cook. If you follow my TikTok, Big Coco Chanele _K. You see I do cooking videos, recipes, and I feel like Texas is somewhere where I could open a food truck or whatever I want and start, get some properties because it's cheap out there. Yeah. I'm starting to settle down. I'm 29 years old. Like I said, hoeing ain't going to be going forever. At some point, you got to, what you want out of it, and a lot of girls, they get in the game and they don't have an end plan. So it keeps, you keep going and going and going, but it gets tiring.
So you see a restaurant.
Yeah, I see a food truck, a restaurant. I see owning a couple houses, renting them out. Because my dad, he worked at Boeing. He was in the Air Force, retired, worked at Boeing for 30 years, was on the flight line. That's how I got into Boeing. Yeah. And then he got a couple properties, rented them out. So really all that I, learned from my dad. And I seen, then he retired. I seen, okay, cool. I can retire early. This is all I got to do.
Gotta ask.
Yeah.
Has Pops picked up on what's going on? And then what was his reaction?
The regular. And that's another thing. They'd be like, oh, she must have daddy issues. That's why she does what she does. No, I have my dad. I have my mom. Just want to put that out there. Shout out to y'all. It's not that. It's more of your own experience. Sometimes you got to explore what works for you. You're your own person. You can't live behind your
parents. Were they church people?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. My parents were in a biker club.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh.
They, they had their time. My childhood was a little rough, but at the end of the day, they raised me, and this isn't because of them. And I just want to put that out. It's not because of them. They're still fully active. They know what I do, and they're not judgmental. They rather I don't. Yeah, but they also know, she's probably finding herself. She's so. Yeah. But yeah, 100%.
It's good that the thing is, a lot of people come into a lot of shit with no goals. Hooking.
Yeah, if you don't have no end plan, it's easy to get caught up because then you're always spending money. Oh, designer this. Oh, that. Oh, what? Come on, let's be honest. What looks cool for Snapchat? What looks cool for this? I got this. I got Gucci this. I got Louis this. I got that. Oh, I'm going on trips here. But what's your end plan? What can retire you from this? Because it's tiring. And I can say honestly, as somebody, this is hard work. This ain't easy. It's not easy. And some people, you taking the easy way out. It's not easy. It's not. And if you don't have the mentality, that game gonna eat you up and spit you out. And that's the truth. You gotta come in there headstrong. This shit ain't easy at all. And
84th to 5 to Aurora, they all look majority.
And them girls, shout out to them girls because I know it's not easy. And I know at the end of the day, we're human. We're girls. We all going through stuff. We all have whatever background we came from, whatever we're struggling with. I get it. Some of those girls are doing it because they really don't have a family. They don't have a home. So they're doing it just so they can survive. And I get that. It's not so... But, I would just say, at least have an end game. If you need to sit down with yourself and...
Last question.
Last question. Last question for Big Coco.
Do girls just want to have fun?
Hell yeah.
There goes.
I know that's right. Hey, cheers to that.
Hey, shouts out to Bowen. Shouts out to Aurora. Shouts out to 84, 7 Deuce, 5 Pacific Highway, all the way to my way. This GTKE with BIGCOCO.
And at the end of the day has to end.
All the way to go to the big yellow road.
Hey,
you know?
Cheers.